Ford is expected to announce details of the province's vaccine passport system later today. CTV's Colin D'Mello covers Queen's Park. He joins me now with more. Colin, from what we understand, there has been some back and forth between the Premier and his cabinet. Dr. Moore cancelling his weekly news conference yesterday to deal with this issue. What are you learning about this certificate system and how it's going to work?
Yeah, this has certainly been a very dynamic issue in Ontario, Marcia, with the Ford government rejecting initial proposals brought forward by bureaucrats, not satisfied with, how far-reaching some of these certificates would go. They felt like it was too onerous on businesses, and they wanted to kind of strike a right balance. So this is what we know the vaccine certificate is going to look like in Ontario. First and foremost, Ontarians already have a vaccine receipt that they receive at the end of their two-dose regimen. Well, the Ford government is now saying as of September 22nd, you can use that receipt along with government-issued ID to prove that you have indeed been vaccinated. And these mandatory vaccination policies are going to apply to a whole sector of non-essential businesses. So including things like restaurants, bars, gyms, movie theaters. If you want to go to a concert or even a conference center, a vaccine certificate could be in force. Where it will not be applicable, the government says, is for retail and for outdoor dining. In October, the government says they're going to have a QR code system, something similar to what Quebec has right now, where your vaccine receipt and your government-issued ID will be combined into one QR code. Businesses will then have an app that will be a provincially provided app that will be able to read that QR code to prove whether or not a person has been vaccinated. So all of that obviously coming over the next few weeks. The question is it actually going to be here in time to be able to make a difference during the fourth wave? And cases in this province are already on the rise.
Colin, you know better than most, Premier Ford has been under a lot of pressure to do something about this, and he was against it for the longest time. Why the change of heart?
Well, there are a number of things, right? The external pressure has been mounting, coming from not only his political critics, but also those in the infectious disease community who say, if you eliminate the unvaccinated from a gym, as an example,